to turn off ATC assistance. Do that slightly on my own. Delegate ATC. No, I don't want the ATC to the AI. That's all. Right, I'm flying now, so start the loading system. Yeah, don't know what it's doing. It worked fairly seamlessly when I was playing with Ben, but he was already in a flight and I just joined on him and it dumped me in the sky behind him. And then I immediately overtook him. No. %, loaded.
I'm still at like 15 FPS. Come on, you can do it.
Well, we're about to find out whether you are. I am in. Oh,
So I'm on your right wing.
I can't see you at all yet.
I don't know how to fix that. Do I just have maybe I just have to wait for it to load or something?
Right. Time to start this bad boy up.
Tune Manchester Grand. I want you to push me back. How does the pushback work?
You call the ground services and
Press pushback.
do I want the catering done first before I go? I can hear another engine spooling up.
Yeah, that's me.
Still can't see you.
I'm on that gate there on your right wing.
There's literally nothing, and then there's another A320 that's red and yellow for me.
Yeah, give it a second. It's just loading. I never set the flight route. That was probably a dumb idea. Can I do it in the computer here? Where are we flying to?
We're going to Aberdeen, ABZ.
ABZ. I'm just gonna do direct to. ABZ. Where can I enter? Where's the button? You're witnessing me learn how to fly a plane for the first time. Flight plan. Add origin.
Still nothing.
So this is EGCC. Enter.
Just going to connect the jet bridge whilst we're here and get some
Do you
people on
have any
board.
en route waypoints, or is it a direct?
I did IFR routes.
So you have? Can you? Like I'm watching in your stream, so just go and look at your MFD there, and you see that the little flight computer on your right knee. Zoom in on that, and then click on FPLN. And then next page, should be like a next page button somewhere. I think it's down the bottom.
Some beeping noises. Let's go for whatever this button does. Nope.
Well, alright, I'm just gonna do direct to.
Follow me. Is the jet bridge connected yet? It is.
And so, what's the destination airport?
Manchester ground Airbus Alpha Sierra
EPCD? EGPD.
EGPD. Enter. That's not showing up as a valid airport. Are you sure?
Manchester ground Airbus Alpha Sierra
I forgot to make my call sign Big Popper.
Enter. I didn't set one either. No, that's not valid. Oh,
Time.
there we go. No, it's working. So I'm not gonna put in en route waypoints, because the flight computer can't just auto set an IFR flight plan. You have
Airbus
to
Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 clear to
so I just have a direct to on the map.
I was going to do a direct. I thought, no, do it properly.
Maintain 12,000 feet. Departure on 118.7
If I had all of your waypoints, I could put it in. But I need to know what all of them are.
Contact ground on 121.705 when ready to taxi.
You can look at it on that computer there. The other thing that you can do is, so those are part of the, all the Ds are part of the, oh, I actually can't put that in. So the Ds are part of the SID for that airfield. So the first actual waypoint is POL. POL.
And there's just basically one at the top of England.
ALSO. So what's this for ALSO? Enter. Next one is Ritzy. I might just skip a few of these.
Seem to be straight for the rat pool.
So what's the next one? Ratpu. Add on waypoint. RAPTU. Is that right?
Yeah.
Ratpu.
This is the exact same route that Shannon and I flew to Aberdeen to go pick up a horse box and then drive back.
Did you rent a car there? So
No, we bought the horse box unseen in Aberdeen and then drove it back the same day.
But how did, like, you flew there?
We flew there in a single ticket.
But what did you drive it back in? And was it...
We drove, because it was a motorised horse box.
Oh, I see.
We drove that back all the way.
I wonder if you're allowed to do... Okay, so I've got that flight plan in. It's showing up now nicely on the map. I wonder if you can set the SID and the star, and I might be able to look them up.
I still can't see you anywhere.
Departure. I need to find... Hang on, I have an idea. I need to know what the name of the departure procedure is that you're using. Little nav map is what we need. I'll look it up.
Press another button on the ATC and find out what it does.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 with Mike ready to taxi.
Have I loaded in your world yet?
Nope.
No. You're definitely visible there.
You're in a citation
Yeah.
on the next jet bridge.
Yeah.
Doubt.
Is your name like supposed to be over your head.
It's supposed to be, yeah.
Because there's nothing over your head.
Oh.
Maybe I'm just in a different world.
Well, if you don't see an A320, push back in a second.
You know what? I'm not going to bother with the departure procedure. I should be honest. I'll just follow you.
I just realised there's an A380 next to me.
I'm going to request a pushback as well and see what happens. If we're still not visible, pushback accepted. How does that work? Do I control it?
It keeps pushing you until you tell it to stop.
Oh, I have to request steer to the
Yeah.
left. Oh, that's dumb.
I basically just let it push me all the way back and then tell it to stop and then spin it around myself. Pretty sure I've still got the brakes on.
Someone should make a mod.
There we go, yeah. I had the brakes on. Well, it's telling me rudder control because that's not going to do anything. Still no citation being pushed back.
I haven't started moving yet. Oh, your one is moving. Your one, that's definitely you. 100%. I'm being hooked up now. Now I'm moving.
Pushing now, I'm being pushed backwards. Do I need to push to the left or to the right? Steer to the left.
Manchester ground, Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 requesting pushback to steer the aircraft to the left.
Nope, that's the wrong way.
Alpha Sierra X-ray 320, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Nope. Oh, you've moved the buttons around.
Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 requesting pushback to push the
I
aircraft.
can see you moving off to the side. I'm amazed I'm still not there. I'm kind of annoyed, I'll be honest.
Manchester ground, Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320
Oh, I'm
requesting
so
pushback
slow.
to steer the aircraft to the right.
Is there like a settings option to maybe hide the...
Your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Push back, stop.
Manchester ground, Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 requesting the end of pushback.
I'm gonna be honest, I think something is wrong. I think we're not in the same world, but I have online traffic turned on.
So you can see me.
Yeah.
Maybe if I taxi out to the runway and then maybe you rejoin?
Yeah. Let's try that. Let's try that. I'm gonna have to re-put in the flight plan, but whatever. You know how to look up those names now.
I mean, maybe you can... Oh no, because you rejoin through the like friends menu. You click on my name in the group and go join on this person.
Yeah, I'll try that now. The reason why I thought that is I clicked pause and my simulator froze. And I was like, well, that's not right.
Really annoyed that I can't change the name now.
How do I... There's no join button. How does that work? So I'm in the group. I clicked on you, and the options are go back and leave group. What do I see? So I can see where you are now on the map.
And then if you click on me, you should be able to...
Set as departure.
And hopefully because I'm on the ground. I'm about to run over a minivan that's driving around
40
on the
feet.
airport.
I'm not confident that this is gonna work.
I've really got a mile-long taxi to the runway.
You picked a gate that was miles away. I'm gonna pick a closer gate. I think this might work. I've picked a gate that is towards your, like, 11 o'clock. Look, an icon's popped up. Is that me? Oh, that's the other one. One way two, three right.
Bit off the path.
You're taxiing quite fast.
Pretty sure one time when I landed at Frankfurt Airport, they taxied about 50 knots.
Wow. Impatient pilot. You're exceeding the speed limit.
Oh, I'm going to hit this car as well because it's not going to stop. This was a very bad gate to pick.
Yep.
Oh, there's a bit of wind or something going on, or stick drift.
I'm almost loaded. I hope this works.
That's Terminal 2.
Would be disappointed if it does not work. I'm in.
Oh, something just popped up. There you are. Right underneath the hint.
Hey, nice. Cool.
I'll be a very good boy and follow the line, even though it's incredibly tempting to just drive straight across.
So I'm going to immediately request pushback, and while I do that, I'm going to put the flight plan in. Request pushback. Okay. Flight plan, add origin, EGCC. Enter. The destination is what was it, EGPD?
Yeah.
EGPD. Enter. And then the first waypoint was POL.
Yeah, POL. Ratpu was the last one, and
What's the one after POL?
Lasso. Oh, what's going wrong?
And then Ratpu is the last one.
Go past the British Airways Lounge, Terminal 3.
I'm going to change the zoom on this map.
That doesn't look like a Cessna citation.
The premium citation. Faster.
Looks remarkably like an A320 Neo to me.
That's definitely not. I think I'm behind it.
A very premium Cessna citation.
Oh wow, the label is right over me. That's definitely not what I'm doing. I'm moving back now.
This is an extreme fisheye view.
Also, I need to do prepare. Flaps in takeoff position.
Oh yeah, flaps. I've got takeoff assist and landing assist completely off, and ATC assist off. Everything else is on easy and full assist. Don't know how to set autopilot, so this will be a manual flight the entire way.
I'm going to be formation flying on your lead, so I can't use autopilot. Autopilot looks like it's very straightforward in this plane, though. I might put the flight director on and then just have it. There we go, flight director on. Okay, so now I can get.
I can make the co-pilot do it, so.
Flight director will guide me. Although I suppose VNAV is dead, so that's not going to work, is it?
Might be a night landing at this rate.
Are we in real time?
I think so.
Okay. pushback is very fucking slow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, about to hit the end of the taxi.
My pushback is one of those little guys on the little yellow carts, and it's agonizingly slow.
Right, I'm holding short the runway at the end now.
I'm just waiting until I have enough space to turn around. I think I can probably wing it. I might hit that Cessna, but it's okay. Okay, fuck it, that's enough. Pushback, stop.
Yes, request takeoff clearance is the one I need. Before this happens, I'm going to go get a link.
Alright.
You still appear to be at the stands for me.
Yeah, I'm just moving now. I'm just going off on my old 23 taxi. Hang on. Hold short of runway 23 of the across runway 2. I'm going 23 left.
Yeah, I'm also on 23 left, I think. Can't tell because the text is clicked off. Surely must be a sign somewhere on the ground, you know what I mean? I'm 23 right.
Okay, so I need to cross the runway.
Oh, there you go. You're definitely an A320 on my screen.
Right. Well, oh well.
I'm very confused as to... If you're 23 left, surely you're going to be coming down the runway at me.
No, I'm going on the other runway. That's
Oh, the other.
further ahead. On the far side.
I might try and... I'll let you cross the runway first. I'll get permission at
Manchester
least.
Tower Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 ready for IFR departure runway 23 right.
I'm gonna do VFR flight rules because
Alpha Sierra X-ray
Cleared for takeoff.
cleared for takeoff runway 23 right. Cleared for takeoff runway 23 right. Airbus
Pretty sure the
Alpha
runway is
Sierra
not cleared for
X-ray
takeoff.
320.
no, I'm on the runway. Okay, I'm off the runway now.
I need to actually get on the runway first.
Almost there.
We could have a simultaneous takeoff going.
Yeah.
I actually swing it around in time.
Request takeoff clearance VFR.
Parking brake on. So full engines going.
I'm cleared for takeoff.
I'm
Let's do this.
spooling up to full thrust.
I'm not even on the runway. Hang on.
I'm just holding it on the parking brake.
Okay, I'm ready to go now.
Right, I'm rolling.
Full power. Oh, I didn't acknowledge takeoff clearance. Oops.
Right, don't need ATC anymore.
We're in 30 knots. It's about there.
And we're off.
turn on track IR?
Speed immediately.
What, 20 FPS with track IR is not the most pleasant.
Right, this is
I'm only 180 knots.
35. You like hearing the speed because that's going to be a common thing. See one now. Acknowledge handoff.
118.775 for Airbus 320.
Track IR is not fun at 10 FPS.
6 miles around the corner. 3,000 feet. Actually, I'm going to let the co-pilot deal with ATC whilst I'm actually flying.
Do it all yourself.
I've not got a second screen to put it all on to get it out of the way.
Neither do I. Well, actually I do, but I'm not using it. I got your Twitch stream on the other screen.
Yeah, cinematic moment with you in the sunset.
Zoom out. Okay, there we go. I can't see you on the map, which is a little... 250 knots. I might slow down and keep it this speed and let you catch up.
But no, you're 3 o'clock to me now.
I'm catching up with the... oh, I see what's happening is you're following the SID, which I'm not.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Well,
flying direct
we'll meet
forward.
up.
Actually, why don't I... Let's see, I can close the ACC now. I wonder if I can... It's annoying not having... Track R. Let's try again, shall we? Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Now I can see you properly. I am going to do some sharp maneuvers. I'm hoping that if I get up high, I'm currently at 21 FPS. Hoping to...
Will show me what the speed was to stop it going over speed. Maintain 250 knots or less. Just ram the speed brakes on.
I can't see a label for you.
It does disappear every now and then.
Oh, there it is. I can actually see your plane, literally, in the sky, but I don't have a label for it. There you are. So I'm visually acquiring you and joining up without any labels. This will be fun.
Boy.
Your clouds don't match with mine. On my screen, you're inside a cloud.
Sort of inside one.
Oh, it's really annoying not having labels.
I feel the passengers on board would be unappreciative of that banked turn.
Yes, absolutely loving it, John. Where are you? I've lost visual now. I'm in the cloud behind you. Do I need to turn a setting on? I think I must need to turn a setting on to get... I'm still in a different world to you, because whenever I pause, my plane just stops. I feel like that's not full multiplayer.
Oh, it's because it's like a weird active pause or something. Does weird things. That's how they use that cheat to get off short runways. Because it keeps some aspects of the simulation going. 12,000 feet?
Right, let's put autopilot on for a second. And... I'm going to look in my settings and see if I can... Traffic nameplate. Oh, it's turned off. Why? Go back. Okay, now I've turned that setting on. Can I see you though? No. Oh, there you are. Okay. Have visual.
For me, they just randomly turn on and off.
Turn autopilot off again. Let's go. You've flown past me.
Yeah. Still got my speed brakes on.
Okay. You want to turn those off or?
It was to stop it screaming over speed at me.
Can't you just throttle down?
Could do. Just feels odd to be going at less than half throttle.
How does throttle work on a controller?
A increases it, B decreases it.
Oh, and it's like it remembers it, right?
Yeah. Seems to.
Like the old RCS.
Yeah, seems to stick it at a certain amount.
Are you gonna stay at 4,000 feet or 3,500 feet? Or are you gonna climb?
I'm gonna climb.
Because my frame rate is not amazing.
It's weird because the in-game markers, like the one I'm flying at now on the stream, says 8,400 feet, so it makes you think you're at 8,400 feet. But
you
you're not.
should be at 8,000
Yeah.
feet.
Hold on to the drinks trolley.
I've lost your marker. Oh my god, what are you doing?
Okay. Drinks trolley is now at the back of the cabin.
Yeah, I've lost your marker. It's just disappeared.
Right, if I zoom in I can see you.
I just keep
You
flying
seem to be
this
getting
way.
closer.
I'm flying right underneath the overspeed setting.
Oh yeah, you're definitely getting closer.
Oh, there we go. You just popped up again. I think there must be a range limitation.
Oh, I should probably throttle down again.
I need you to keep a really constant speed if I'm going to do any formation flying. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, there's definitely some weird throttling going on that the game is doing for me. So I'll just leave it.
Do you have auto throttle on?
Piloting.
Oh, you stopped moving.
Oh no.
I'm going to fly past you in a second. Oh, oh,
Oh,
oh, oh.
well, I'm back in again now. Oh boy, that was. Oh no, you just vanished off my screen.
I'm very close to you. Very, very close. What's your speed? 250 knots. Okay,
200, yeah.
I'm 300 knots right now. Try and keep it steady. I'm very, very close.
I've completely lost sight of you.
Like, I can make out the livery on your plane. I'm that close.
No, here you come again. Oh yeah, that is quite close.
Does it just take a while to load?
Yeah.
It's the wrong plane! It's the wrong plane!
Slow bank to the left. Oh,
I don't have really good visibility here. This cockpit is not made for formation flying, I'll be honest. Are you lining up for the next waypoint then?
yeah,
You
it's
just
under.
passed POL.
Yeah, 37,000 feet though.
Lost sight of you now.
I'm above you.
Oh yeah, okay. Bit of power. Still 250 knots.
Yep, I've not touched it. Though it's slowly creeping up to 255. the start of the world tour.
Altitude is where?
10,380 in climbing. I imagine one of these is telling me my vertical speed.
Like it's underneath your head in the stream. I can't see what it is.
Oh yeah. Transition. Oh, it's now underneath the money bars.
Oh, I've deviated so far from you. This is a lot harder to do formation flying in than in DCS, where I have so much visibility.
Oh, there you are.
11,000 feet. Okay. I'm wasting enormous amounts of fuel flying around you.
Oh yeah, I only have 45% fuel, which doesn't feel like it's enough to. I suppose I only started with 50%, so.
Climb and maintain flight level 210 Airbus 320.
It's like an intercept.
Yeah, I'm turning now. The net sync is just straight up incorrect. It looks like it's lagged quite a lot. It's really odd that the plane's different. I wonder if that's a bug or if that's like how it's supposed to work.
Oh, you've got the premium edition, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, maybe it's because you don't have the plane installed.
Maybe, but
That would be really weird. You just can't see a plane in multiplayer.
I mean, you're in a citation, aren't you?
The premium citation, they're two different citations.
Or why wouldn't it just display the normal one
No.
rather than a A320 in a different livery?
Yeah, I don't know. 240 knots. I don't know what the speed brake button is, but it would be useful.
I wish there was an in-game screen capture.
We're going to use the rudder to try and slow down a bit. There we go.
Little wiggle.
260 knots. Oh yeah, I can see you wiggle. This is now like
Extreme
full
wiggle.
concentration mode. Jesus Christ. You gotta keep your speed really steady. Really
Oh,
steady.
I've been banking up unexpectedly.
Oh,
Oh, we're quite far off heading for the
yeah, I can
waypoint.
see that.
Oh, I can hear you. This is
I
how
need to keep
200
you
people
in
die.
I need to keep you like in a very specific place, otherwise I lose visual.
Oh, you're not even in A320 Neo. You're in something else, like a 737. You haven't got the wingtips. Oh. Oh, you just vanished. Oh, you can't be that close.
I'm wingtip touching with you.
It faded you out when you did that.
Oh, it must have been a near collision.
Yeah, you're not in an A320 Neo. You're in regular A320. It's slightly off track.
I went a little bit too fast past you.
And we're also only at half the altitude that we should be.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna focus on reorienting myself then.
Oh, just massively jerked everywhere. I think you are in a 320. Your engines are different. You don't have the wingtips.
I wonder if that's to do with the premium edition. I suspect it is. I think after this flight, I want to do a quick test where I load the default citation.
Yeah.
And I bet you it'll work. I'm still showing you as not on the right heading.
I'm not on the right heading.
Do a nice gentle right turn. I also recommend that you speed up to 300 knots because when I have to slow down to match speed with you, I'm getting close to stall speed.
Might as well get a bit higher whilst we save some fuel.
I'm up again close to you, behind you, off the right wing.
I'll stop off around 20,000 and then get to 300. Hello to whoever else is watching on the stream.
How many viewers do you have? I can see
Says 2 for me.
Oh, probably. Does it count me when I'm
Probably,
watching it?
probably counts you.
Airbus 320 climb and maintain flight level 290.
Oh, I've gone a bit too high and a bit too slow.
Maintain flight
My
Airbus 320.
navigation computer is showing a plane, sort of to my 2 o'clock, at about 20 miles away. In DCS, yeah, that's it there, you have it as well, that same plane. In DCS, they have like low resolution exterior models for multiplayer, so even if you don't own the plane, it's still roughly the same plane.
I guarantee that that plane is in the install somewhere.
Well, I don't know that it is, because on release day, there was a bug where the premium edition didn't give you any content. And so, right in the evening of day 1, there was a second patch for me that was 4 or 5 gig, that supposedly had the premium edition content in it.
Right,
So it could be that you're missing something.
it's not a very good way to incentivize me to spend however many pounds on it if I can't see the cool stuff.
Yeah.
Right, I'm sort of settling about 310,
You're pulling
315.
away from me a bit. I'm 308 right now. I'm gonna go to 320 and just let myself drift closely.
Still quite a long way from 37,000 feet.
I finally have 30 FPS though. Oh, I started
That's a good
27
point.
now.
50-ish.
50? I think you just disappeared. I think you went out of range. Oh, there you are again. Okay.
Was that happened last time when I put the FPS counter on?
Oh, really?
Let me try that again.
Can see you. You're all there. No problem.
Well, that then. That's a coincidence.
Yeah, I hope the new CPU gives me more frames. I haven't checked today, but every time I have checked the past few days, I've been main thread limited. Let's put it on now. Oh, I'm gonna fall behind you.
You just vanished.
Yeah.
I'm flickering like every frame between main thread and GPU.
Slow it down to 250 knots.
Slowing down. Give it a wiggle to lose some.
Actually, wait there. Go to 280. I don't wanna come up too fast.
To 80-ish.
So I'm at 29 FPS right now, and it's just permanently main thread limited. Slightly overspeeding. My render thread is like 9 milliseconds. What's GPU? 16 milliseconds. So yeah, I could be getting 60 FPS if my CPU could do it. My plan next week. Oh shit. My plan next week is to avoid my PC for a week probably, and then near the end of next week I'll buy the new CPU and come back to my PC.
Just go mad.
I bought a month of Disney Plus and I'm going to watch the Marvel movies in order.
And then all of The Simpsons.
I'm probably not going to do that. I wonder if all of it actually is on.
There's a few episodes that aren't on. I think there's a Michael Jackson one that's not on.
I very regularly go hard cut throttles to slow down to match speed with you, and the plane just shouts landing gear at me. You can come back up to 300 now, by the way. I'm close.
That responsiveness.
I'm
Oh, I
at
get-
260.
Time to floor it because it's just not speeding up. There
You
we
have
go.
to do some.
That's a
like,
heavy throttle.
I find with jets, even with this citation, you have to do like over exuberant throttle maneuvers and then back off. So you give it like a burst of thrust and then come back down again. 265, okay, I need to go a bit faster.
ATC says something about Scottish centre. Are we about to actually go?
Across the border. Oh, your plane just jumped much closer to me than I thought I was.
Yeah, we're about to head out of England, leaving the first country on the world tour.
There's one downside to formation flying, which is that I spend so long looking at you that I actually can't really look at anything else.
I want to see what happens if I put speed brakes on full.
I need to find out what my speed brakes are. I don't know what the button is. What's the keyboard button?
I don't know, I go click it in the cockpit manually.
Oh. I can't take my eyes off of you, basically. I'm doing everything with the POTAS.
Speed brakes fully on.
Yeah, I need to know what the button is.
Engine all the way down. Oh,
Oh, oh,
oh,
oh, oh, oh. You're approaching me very close. I'm going to fly past you in a second.
yeah, I think you're in a regular A320,
Not a Neo.
not a Neo, a CEO. Right, time to punt it back up again. That was not as dramatic as video games had told me it would be.
It's a fucking jetliner. You're basically flying a house. This plane weighs more than a city apartment. How's that for a thought?
Well, it should have a lot of drag then.
I'm going to do some S's while you catch up. I'm
Right.
idling.
Oh, I might as well take this opportunity to get to 37,000 feet.
Nope. That's throttle up for me then. No visual on you yet. Jesus Christ, the climb rate is ridiculous. What are you doing?
Into 37,000 feet. Well, that's a lot of vibration on the pad.
Everyone's food is just on their lap now.
If this is a BA flight, we might be stalling. Yeah.
See, look how low I am in comparison. I'm climbing pretty fast.
Yeah, that was definitely a bit of a stall. Yep, we are now falling out the sky.
circle around.
All that
Your
was,
altitude.
all that.
Completely for nothing is what that was.
Yep, still going down. I might need to dive into this to get some.
Oh, you're getting your speed up quickly. Don't dive.
Yeah, that was all for nothing. We're
Get
now low.
yourself- Get yourself to like 250 knots or so, and then 10-15 degrees up. Probably 10 degrees up.
That's one thing you can't see in this view is the pitch. Where have you
See
gone?
AOA. That's pretty useful.
True.
Airbus 320, please expedite your climb to flight level 380.
I will not expedite. I did expedite my climb to flight level 380. And I just fell back to 30,000 feet.
I don't have to deal with ATC because VFR. Much easier. I just have to exclaim that I'm landing. That's it. Oh, there you are.
What do you mean right now? Full throttle.
What's your speed? 330.
Yeah, I'm throttling back a bit. Shouting
Never
at me.
cleared.
And that's that waypoint down. We are over the North Sea now.
Nice. At this altitude, I'm pretty much capped out at about 310, 320 knots. Don't think I can go much faster.
These are inoperable buttons.
Airbus 320.
Did you have a look at that A320 mod?
Briefly opened it.
It's a lot of the in-off things are off in that mod already after 2 weeks of modding. They've added the ADIRS system that's in. They've added a bunch of the ECAM pages. They've added much more filled out like startup sequence.
It's strange that the engine fire suppression ones are inoperable, considering you can have engine fires.
Yeah, I guess I just haven't implemented it. What's your speed?
299.
Slowly gaining.
Just going past Ritzy.
490 ground speed. Or TAS.
I tried to break the sound barrier the other day. I used slew mode to go up into nearly outer space. And just put it in a dive. And it just wouldn't let me dive steep enough.
Not enough air to change your attitude.
Oh, and that's telling me to descend. So I guess
I've got 35 FPS here.
it's definitely more than the halfway point. Spent quite a long time today lunch trying to figure out airports that were 1 hour hops from each other.
Nice.
So after
I have no
this,
such requirement.
after this, it's Faroe Islands from Aberdeen. Then to
Too far.
yeah, Reykjavik's like 2 hours from here. So Faroe Islands, Reykjavik, one side of Greenland to the other side of Greenland. Then into Canada.
See, I found that the flight from Greenland to Canada there's not a lot of options.
I don't know if the options I've chosen is going to be capable of taking an A320 either.
Right.
But they sounded big, like international airport.
Okay. fast.
Alright, sped up again, isn't it?
Yeah, slow down. Settle yourself at a nice 280. Nice and close again.
Yeah.
It's finally caught up. It's remarkable how much easier formation flying is in the DCS jets. I think it's all like part of it is the throttle responsiveness.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm seeing YouTube videos of refueling go like that.
I'm trying to dump speed.
This was why I was sad there wasn't like a jet in this, like a fighter jet.
Someone will mod it. Don't give them.
Or
give
just
them
saw a
weak.
shadow go. You're complaining about my passenger comfort.
I mean, this is a private jet. I've got an adrenaline junkie businessman in here who loves this. He's getting his zero G fix.
That was an intense pass on stream.
Yep. No, I saw that. I nearly stalled.
It's just weird to see. I guess it's A320 with the handling of a citation.
Yeah,
Almost.
that's what it is. He's coming back.
Oh, right, that's rolling the wrong way.
What are you doing? I'm seeing you do wiggles.
I'm quite far off the track, but I guess it's going to curve around.
Oh, your plane just disappeared.
Oh, that's when I brought the VFR map up. That's the second time that's happened. So it's like whenever you bring any in-game menu up, strong chance that it's just going to
You're
vanish.
still gone.
I'm slightly to the right of you.
Oh yeah, I've flown past. No. Oh, you popped in again.
Oh, that's nowhere close to the waypoint.
What's your speed? 237. Oh, no wonder I'm flying past you.
Oh yes. I'll catch up with you. If you stay nice and level, I'll come.
Okay. I'm aiming for 250 knots.
I'm not doing a copy of you, that's...
Perfectly steady.
Oh.
What have you done? Oh, you've gone past me now. You phased through me.
Yeah. Alright, throttle back.
Airbus 320, please expedite your descent to flight
You know,
level
throttle
200.
control makes this hard. So the throttle control in the fighter jets is not responsive by any stretch of the imagination, but it's more responsive than this. Doing
Shooting
aerial
past again.
refueling. Doing aerial refueling in DCS is like constant throttle adjustments, just non-stop. Going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards just the whole time. Hold it at 250. Did you just air brake back down again?
Yeah.
Okay, get up to 250 and hold it.
Massive power ramp. And then back it off.
Airbus 320,
I
Oh,
don't know.
we're way too high. We should be at 15,000 feet.
Okay, well, I'll just throttle back and drop. Try and keep 250 when you descend. I don't know what your oh, hang on. Is that open? Oh fuck! It doesn't work. That's annoying. This citation has a HUD, but it doesn't work. It's not operable. Oh, off. Not done.
270.
My speed indicator has a acceleration bar on it that tells me how I'm accelerating, which is very useful for judging speed changes. I wonder if your one has that.
You're not.
Give us a little zoom in and then throttle up. Zoom in on the little display there and then throttle up. Yeah, there is a little yellow arrow that's pointing down. You see
Oh
that?
yeah, yeah,
That's an acceleration meter. You throttle up.
yeah.
So you
I saw
can
that.
use that to judge how much you're going to change your speed.
Right, I'm gonna go down to 11,000 now. Oh boy. My air brakes on full.
You're at 250 knots. Yeah, I've flown past you again. John, I'll be honest, I don't know if I can trust you to hold a constant speed.
I don't trust myself. I mean, I've not got any throttle input from myself, and my air brakes are on full. Suppose I could just not descend as fast.
Oh, I see. So you're picking up speed. What's your...
I'll just not quite descend as much. It's actually at the right height now.
I don't want to look up the speed brake thing because it'll pause the sim. But I would like to know. Hang on, what is the... Oh, there it is. I can see the button in the cockpit. Or the lever.
Try and Google it on my phone. Wrong flight simulator. No, not got time to Google fly. On approach.
I think
No.
I will just do a pass on the airport. Do you know the layout of the airport?
It's a single runway,
Okay.
and that's about
I'll
it.
go after you, and I'll overfly and do a pattern.
Yeah, it's a single runway with just a bunch of shacks down one side. And a big heliport, because it serves all the North Sea oil rigs. We might get there before the sun sets.
This plane is not designed to be flown the way I've flown it today. So many cautions.
Certainly not the way I've seen it fly.
No, I'm flying it like a DCS jet. That's exactly what's happening.
Well, once we're done here, we can, you say, go back in the default citation.
Yeah. That's weird. I'm not a fan of that. If that is what that is. Settled behind you now.
Just seems like the wrong way of doing it as well. If you're going to change the plane, change it to something similar.
See, I'm not convinced. Like, thinking like a programmer, I don't think they would have put in like bespoke. Like this, if this is missing, it goes to this. Well, maybe they would have. I don't know. What's your speed? 240.
Oh,
Fine.
I've got to
I'm gonna
stay
fly
under
past you
250.
again. I'm desperately trying to keep behind you. Okay, I'm stabilized behind you now. We got 290. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. I was dropping again. I'll try and keep it at 280-ish. Come on, engines. Are you gonna spool up?
My engine is getting much more responsive in the lower atmosphere. It's getting much more acceleration.
Mine is not. I basically have to peg it for it to even bother doing anything.
I can much more easily match speed with you now in the lower atmosphere. Do you know what would be a good plane to multiplayer fly is the extra 300.
Can you do 2 people in one plane in this?
I don't think so. Oh, you've just disappeared. Right in front of me. A few hundred feet. Okay,
Well, you've disappeared completely from me.
I'm gonna try and watch your stream and keep speed matched with you.
Well, going too
Hope
fast.
that I'm still behind you.
Yeah, you have completely vanished from me.
Right, same for me. You're gone. $320 knots. You're going fast, John. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I didn't realise I throttled it whilst I was looking for where you disappeared to.
I'm still down 280.
At least we won't collide when you come back to life.
True. The other issue is that I'm following you for the approach procedure. Or do you actually have an approach procedure there? Where are you flying? You're flying way off to the left there.
Yeah, but I don't understand why. Because I'm clearly flying towards the...
Because they... Are you sure?
I'm just flying towards the marker.
I'm not... I don't trust the marker, I'm going to be honest.
Unless it's putting me in that approach pattern.
I wonder if it's because you're in IFR and it's putting you on an automated approach pattern. That's
There
likely.
we go, it's just changed. I'm just doing whatever the pinpoint's telling me to do.
Alright, so what's happening is that ATC has put you on an approach pattern. Now the problem is, I don't know where to find you because I can't see your roof. Well, I'm just gonna fly toward the airport then.
I'll see you in Aberdeen.
Actually, I have an idea. I can try and figure out where you are based on the...
You have completely vanished from this instance of the world.
Keep that VFR map open because I'm using the actual literal landmarks on the map to try and figure out where you are.
2,500.
What's your altitude?
3,415. But the computer just shouted 2,500 at me.
Give me speed. Oh, this is a tight turn. Everyone's getting pushed into their seats.
That's it, the next time is just do it direct.
Altitude VFR.
Okay, there's the next waypoint.
I should be coming up behind you. Altitude?
2,900.
Oh, I'm high. Lower.
Scottish Center Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 requesting vector to next waypoint.
No sign of you yet.
Airbus 320 continue
Going
to
too
D201
fast.
T turning and following heading 085.
It's not giving me any
Continue to D201 T
markers.
turning and following heading 085 Airbus 320.
Select another approach.
Airbus 320 contact Aberdeen approach on 119.055. 119.055 for Airbus 320. Aberdeen approach Airbus
should be
Alpha
quite close
Sierra
to you.
X-ray 320 is at 3,200 feet,
Can't
climbing
get visual.
4,000 feet. Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 Aberdeen approach. Continue to D201 T.
You're very low, John. I would be a bit higher than that.
It's just giving me waypoints to the airport. Cancel IFR.
Aberdeen approach Airbus 320 would like to cancel IFR.
There we go.
Airbus 320 IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar
I'm
service
so close to you on that map.
Squawk 700.
I should be right on top of you. And I see nothing.
Aberdeen approach Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray
What's your
320
altitude?
is type Airbus
4,100.
of Echo
Oh,
Golf
you're
Alpha
climbing
Oscar.
again.
Request flight following. Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 Aberdeen approach. Squawk 0173. Squawk 0173 Airbus
Going
It's the
320
clouds.
from behind you.
Airbus 320 radar contact 7 miles east of Echo Golf Alpha Oscar 4,300.
Just going direct to the airport now.
Altimeter 29.902.
Yeah, I just overfly the airport and then
Copy
go
Airbus
into a pattern when you
320.
see the runway.
Aberdeen Tower Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 is 16 miles southwest.
Request Class D airspace transition.
Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320 Aberdeen Tower. Make left base runway 34. Altimeter 29.902, wind 274 at 7. Enter left base runway 34 Airbus 320.
Come on, plane. Where are you?
There we go. There's the pattern.
I do not see you.
It's hard to work out which way is the actual pattern entry. It must be over there. It's going to
Oh,
be a
you've
very...
got little brackets.
Yeah. It's going to be quite a steep 180 turn into the pattern.
2,500.
Some power for this.
So that river behind you,
Yeah.
between the AQ and the river, I'm just crossing that river. I circled back as I flew past you. Oh, John, you're going fast.
Wonder whether it's just completely split us up for some reason.
Yeah, I've theoretically come quite close to you several times on that map and not seen anything. You just popped in.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
yeah, there you go. Oh boy. Time for the...
Multiplayer needs patching.
Oh, some hideous frame rate just occurred there.
Yep, that's me. arm is sore from constantly joystick fiddling.
Time for a heavy bank into this rich pet.
Those gates are large.
Excessive airspeed. Put the gears down to drop some airspeed. I guess we need flaps down.
Airbus tree 20 cleared to land runway tree 4. Wind
Yeah, very nice. Like the width of this town.
cleared to land runway tree 4 Airbus tree 20.
Where are you? Coming in. Well, that's weird. They stopped rendering.
Oh yeah.
I need a bit more juice.
I'm 500 feet.
Now I know when flying from Manchester to Heathrow that I always hear the A320 Neos just hard spooling up. Because there's no fine increments. Ooh.
The flaps are down. 180 knots, right behind you.
Oh boy.
I'm not going to land, but I need flaps to match your speed.
I feel like I'm going to fall out the sky.
You're going to land at about 140 knots. You should be fine.
It's
You're
just
right
too
at the
slow.
edge. I'm 170 knots right now. Pretty. 22 FPS right now.
I am not taking my hands off to put the FPS in.
Watching that turn. I haven't taken any screenshots because it's not so easy to do, but I wish I had. Some nice views here.
500.
No, I'm not going to do a cockpit landing. I'm too scared for that. Feeling a bit low.
Can you see those indexer lights on the left of the runway?
Yeah.
You look like you're a bit too low. I'm too low and I'm following you.
4 whites, that's good enough.
Nope. As you touch down, I'm going to fly right over top of you. Very, very close. Are you ready?
100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
What's the heading of this runway? 33-4?
Yeah.
Are you ready for a very low pass behind you?
Oh, I'm just desperately trying to stop.
Coming. Almost there, almost there. And here I come.
Airbus tree 20 exit runway when able.
Oh, that's an achievement there. Wheels up, wheels down, complete a non-stop flight of at least 300 miles.
Aberdeen Airport information, Mike 1800 Zulu. Flight 274 at 7.
Now it's my turn.
7.
Off the runway then.
Few clouds at 900 feet. Temperature 15. Dew point 13. Altimeter 29.902. ILS runway tree 4.
Oh, this is a very tight runway exit.
Departing runway tree 4.
I don't think that's intentional. I think that's not for, oh, it is actually guiding you down there.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. It looks like it's for little GA planes.
Yeah, it's on the wrong side to the terminal, which is over there.
Gonna turn on to downwind soon. Oh, okay, let's go downwind. Need to build up some altitude. On the downwind leg. Legs down. You should put yourself in drone cam and see if you can get a nice screenshot of the landing.
10 engines off. Don't know how to shut the engines off.
Okay. Turning down to final.
That'll do.
Nope, nope, that was a mistake. Not turning on to final.
Crystal pure.
Aberdeen ground, Airbus Alpha Sierra X-ray 320. Could you please send a fuel truck?
I don't know how to get into drone cam to go watch.
Go in the little top camera menu. And then click on showcase. And then drone, you're pretty much in drone camera mode at that point, I think. You should be able to navigate around with your gamepad.
Sweet.
On final, a bit low. You should be able to increase the speed in that little menu as well.
I
if you need
suspect
it.
I'm in completely the wrong. It's gonna be a jaunty angle.
Bit high. This is gonna be a scrappy landing. Doing it from cockpit mode as well.
Oh, you're gonna be too far away for me to notice.
And touchdown.
It's slightly off the runway for me.
Yeah, I am off the runway out for me as well.
That's a bit of a hot exit to the runway. You're also in a completely different plane to the one you took off in. Without your gears down.
Without my gears down? Well, that's just incorrect. I take issue with the networking of this. Well, there you go, I'm down. So what happened is I looked down to turn the speed brakes on and accidentally veered off while I wasn't watching, and then I just ran with it.
What is this plane?
No legs. What is this?
Oh, there they go. You're also a lady.
It's very low res. You can tell it's like a AI traffic model. Oh, look how pointy that nose is.
I hope you're not going to the same path. There's not enough space.
No, I am.
Oh, you? No, you're not in an A320. Look at the size difference. Is that a Dreamliner?
No, look at the wings. They're not all curvy. A330? It looks like generic airliner.
Yeah.
Background traffic airliner.
Fantastic.
There you go. Parked nose to nose.
Or not.
Parking brake on.
I guess back to the menu to try and find out what on earth happened.
Yeah, where's the engine cutoff button?
I have no idea. I just turned the master switches off and
I think the fuel cutoff switches. I never used reverse thrusters because I didn't know what the button was.
for me it's just holding back lower throttle more.
Oh yeah, no, I can't do that. I don't know what the what happens if I press Control E? Does that turn it off? No. Shift E? No. I don't even know where the master off button is.
What
I
do we
found the fuel cutoff. Okay, there we go.
EGC
Engine's off.
D P? Can't remember what the name of the airport was.
Electrical. Battery off.
EGPD. I'll just pick something tiny.
Okay. Plane off. Main menu. I didn't get the little screen that says you completed a flight. Probably because I didn't plan one.
Possibly. I'm loading back into Aberdeen with a different plane, so we'll see what happens. Mysteriously long section at the end of the loading.
What airport? Aberdeen.
Yeah.
EGPD. What's your gate?
I
Or right.
picked one of the random ones.
Okay. So I'm gonna go for the Beechcraft Baron G858. Is that a premium plane?
No idea.
I'll just go with an extra 300. I'll do. Loading.
What's this guy doing? I had a proper pushback thing. Manchester.
Yeah, that's what I had at Manchester. I think it depends on your plane size. And position, and then snaps to your nose wheel. Oh,
Nope.
some moves there.
Oh, okay, he's just...
He's inside your wing.
Push. Stop.
One of your comments said he's really got the idea for Shakira corridors.
I read it first.
That's true. Okay, I'm in.
Oh, yeah, look at that. I'm coming across the runway.
I don't have a label for you yet. Oh, there you are. I spawned in an extra 300, so I'm gonna go fast. Go ATC. I'm doing this manually. Yeah, the plane is correct for me.
Yeah.
So it must just be a premium thing then. Jesus, John, the speed you're going at.
It's okay, I've been here before. Oh, nope, stop.
Did you take off? Oh, you did. You just taken off and then stalled and then crashed again.
Yep. Right on the taxiway. This is the one that can land in water as well.
Yeah. You wheeled them.
Yep.
What do you do? Should we do a side-by-side takeoff then?
We can try. Let me slow down.
Going so fast.
Okay, I'll put the brakes on as well.
I must remember not to use... I'll use the other Cessna citation next time. Oh, they fixed that. I wonder if I went in one of the premium GA planes, do you think it would just do the airliner again?
Possibly. I take it hasn't changed to snow for you.
Nope. Oh, it just did. Oh. Yep, we're side by side.
I'm not convinced I haven't taken the parking brake off.
That speed that you were travelling at, you must have.
I think it may have gone back on when...
This is some terrible visibility. Can we change the weather in our instance? Or is it like a world instance?
Oh, I hope I haven't changed the world to snow. No, okay, I haven't. I haven't got the parking brake on. Stop. Stop. Change it back to something else.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to do weather in here. Yeah, if you are. Oh, you can.
Yeah, I can.
I guess it's because you're the group leader, I assume.
Yeah. Apparently this is live weather.
It's currently raining for me and very cloudy. Okay, that's correct then.
Right.
We're gonna do little stunt planes. Might as well do it. So now I got clear skies.
Oh. Mine's still overcast and clear skies. There we go. Force it to clear skies.
Alright. You ready?
I'm going to put the parking brake on and absolutely...
3,
Oh, parking brake's not holding.
1, go! My plane has some serious acceleration. Jesus Christ. We accelerate so fast. Oh my god. Jesus, this thing rolls so quickly. Oh my god. So 20 FPS, the rate this thing flies on the track R is almost sickening.
I guess I can use the...
Oh, it turned so hard. Oh my god. What's your speed?
70.
Oh shit, okay. Hang on. This thing is idling at like 130 knots.
I'm trying to use the plane selector to...
You need to pull your flaps up. behind you. 90
What were
knots.
you in?
Extra 300.
Copy icon X-ray
Oh,
Golf Sierra.
oh, oh,
Oh,
John,
oh. Yeah, we're flying an invisible plane.
Yeah, there you are.
Nope,
You just dive bombed the ground in front of me.
that's what I get for trying to. No, I'm now upside down.
After flying the Cessna Citation, the maneuverability of this is absolutely insane. It's more maneuverable than the DCS jets.
Oh, jeez. Where are you?
Just hold steady, fly straight. Catching up. Bring your speed down to 100 knots.
This
John,
is. This
not
is. It's a bit twitchy.
It's yep. I'm very close to you. Hold steady. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Woo! Jesus Christ, that was close.
I can't get over how twitchy this is.
It's crazy, isn't it? Just if you fly straight and then just go hard left aileron.
I'm struggling to keep it straight.
It's a bit easier with a joystick, I think.
Oh,
Where are you? There you are.
nope.
You just crash.
Yeah, I'm just taking it from this village.
How are
Chasing-
you not being destroyed when you hit the ground?
Just got damage turned off.
Oh right.
Oh, well, I can't hit buildings.
You can.
Yeah.
Terrain is really nice here. I'm only getting 20 FPS, but I'm coping. Just coping. I'm gonna fly over you.
Slew mode.
Aberdeen approach extra Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra is type extra.
Okay, I can't fly this in third person, it's too twitchy.
West flight following.
Not any less twitchy in first person, is it?
Aberdeen approach.
I don't have to combat the.
Squawk
So it's a fun thing to do. You're gonna have to build some altitude, so just fly straight up. You can go like 90 degrees in this plane. Doesn't matter.
This is an extra 300 for the person in chat. It's asking what on earth this plane is.
If you build some altitude, we're gonna need a bit because we're gonna lose altitude very quickly.
This is just flying itself.
So I learned. I don't know if this will work in this plane, but it works in radio controlled planes. So what you want to do is go hard left aileron, left rudder, and down pitch, or pitch down, all at once. The plane will cope with that stress. And you will somersault and spin. Cut throttle as well when you do it.
It's just the smallest input on the joystick does a barrel roll.
I'm watching your plane from a distance, so I can observe. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you're in a full spin now.
That was just me doing a couple barrel rolls that went out of control.
I want to do it. Hang on. This should be
Try and watch.
a wild ride. Can you see me?
Yeah,
You ready?
yeah.
And oh. I'm like flat spinning now. Oh, and recovered. Oh my god, it recovers so quickly.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what a plane. Absolute beast of a plane. I had a quick go in the biplane stunt plane.
You can really bank it. This is like dogfighting.
Oh yeah. All right then, that's a challenge. You're right behind me right now. I'm gonna steady out. I'm gonna try and get on your tail. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Aberdeen approach Extra Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Where are you?
Extra Alpha
Still on your tail.
X-Ray Golf Sierra Aberdeen
Jesus
approach.
Christ.
Cleared through the Charlie
Okay,
airspace.
hang on. I have an idea.
Cleared through Charlie airspace Extra X-Ray Golf Sierra.
You still
Lucky,
there?
yeah, luckily I can press X and it just focuses on you.
Oh, that was a snapshot there. How'd you? If I
Oh,
had
gonna hit the ground.
I'm gonna stop. I call that a maneuvering kill.
Yeah.
I'm circling you. I can see the grass blades, or I'm gonna stall. Oh, I've just hit the ground.
She's just both in the field next to each other upside down.
How do I recover?
I just go into slew mode in the developer settings and it pops you
Options. Where's slew mode?
camera slew mode.
Camera slew mode. Oh, there we go. How do I go up?
I mean, you don't need to go up really because you'd be.
Well, I'm just on the ground now. But how do you slew?
For me, this gamepad controls. Right.
Oh, I see. Rolling.
Alright, I'm going to call it there.
Yeah, fair.
That was mad
A
playing.
wild adventure. A wild adventure.
Well, next time it's time to leave Scotland.
Yep. I'm gonna buy a CPU so I can have friends.
Right. I'll see you next time then.
Alright, good night.
Right. And that was the first bit of the flight sim round the world from Manchester to Aberdeen. We'll do a bit more another night.